This is the National NC-100ASD, made back around 1938, 1940. This model has the long wave band, which is band H here, and it covers from about 200 kilohertz up to about 400 kilohertz. And we're listening to that now. There's all kinds of beacons on here. Dozens of them. Some data. And then it's got 4 shortwave bands. Band D, the first one up, covers the upper end of the AM broadcast band from about 1200 up to 2 megahertz. And then band C is 2.8 megahertz up to 6.4. And then band B covers 6 to 15 megahertz, and then band A is 14 megahertz up to 30 megahertz. So let's switch up to band D, and as I turn this, let me turn this around here so you can see it. This little dial pointer here will move up and point to the band. See, it goes up as we switch up to the next band. And then you can tune across here. And let's see, this is 3.4 mega. No, this is, yeah, 2.5. So we're going across the, I think they call this the tropical band. Oh, this is 160 meters here. 1.8 megahertz. Sounds busy tonight. A lot of CW coming in. Must be a contest going on. This is this controls the ABC, and also turns on the BFO, or the CW oscillator as it's called here. This is your BFO or CW oscillator frequency. So you can change the pitch, as you can hear. 0 is a 0 beat, 0 pitch. Tune off on each side that way. Now we go back to the ABC. All these AM stations down in here.
3, that's off the back of the iron. George, the rebound. George. Many will enter, only one will win.
What if,
Okay, and that works, and then we'll go up to the next band. Band C covers 2.8 to 6.4 megahertz. So we're down around 3.3. Get up into the 80 meter ham band here. You can hear an AM station here.
I'm sure you'll find it. And like you said, and I did hear you talk about the tube shorting out.
The tone control has an off position. Turn it on. And it just cuts the highs as you turn it up.
Of course, you've got the bar light, and you go through a resistance check on everything, and then just
The receive sideband, you back off your RF gains, turn your BFO on.
The Yaesu speaker mics and the RC systems, programming software with the cables and the 91 or CC 90, 91 or 92 this adapter that you got to have for that to work.
It's got really good sideband audio. Let me go back.
You know what she said?
That's up to 4.9 megahertz. And there's 5 megahertz. That's WWV.
At the door, 1 hour, 25 minutes. Mush to him. Haz una buena confesión y vuelve a Cristo. That incorporates equality in rights. Social tendencies were this.
That's a beautiful AM receiver. Let's go up to the next band. It would be 6 to 14. We're up at around 14 there. 40 meter or 20 meter AM band. A bit of RIDI there. Shortwave coming in here. Strange music. Unlimited things to listen to here. There's 10 megahertz WWV. It's strong and clear.
Force Chinese producers to cooperate with their counterparts in other developing countries.
16. En ella se pueden ver en parte de junio pasado.
It's just loaded with signals here tonight.
All corroborate.
40 meter CW band. A lot of activity there tonight. Contest going on. Fairly stable for an older type receiver. I've got kind of a shaky table here. Let's see. Let's go up to the higher band. This goes from 14 up to 30 megahertz. Earlier today I was picking up all kinds of CBers up there on the 27 megahertz. 15 megahertz WWV. This time of night there isn't a whole lot to be heard, but this is one of the more sensitive receivers I've seen. There's a CBer, believe it or not, playing country music. Some more CB activity. So it's still coming in.
Halloween,
there you go.
Trick or treat. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And then you know.
Typical CB stuff there. So we're all the way up to 28 megahertz. This thing's still just roaring with sensitivity. You can hear the noise there. You can turn the noise limiter on. It has an effect. It tends to reduce the pulsing type noises. This is your RF gain. This control turns the B plus off, which puts you in a standby mode. On the back there's a pair of terminals that you can short out that puts it in the B plus on mode. Don't touch those. They got B plus on them. They're on the back panel. Off on. This switch turns the S meter off and on. I'm not sure why you'd want to turn it off, but it's there. Headphone jack down here. Audio gain. Let's go up at the top here. There's the lid, all nice and clean, looks nice. Inside, you got some glowing tubes. Here's your rectifier. This is your 6v6 audio amplifier. Here's your oscillator, mixer. These are your IF amplifiers. Over in here, your detector. There's your S meter. The transformer has been replaced at one time with a different shape, so it required a filler plate. So it should be good for a while. These filter capacitors are just sitting here. There's new capacitors underneath them. Side. There you have the NC-100ASD. We're looking at the back of the NC-100. This is how the antenna is connected. Ground over here on the right and your antenna to the left. Here's your speaker connection. I used some pin plugs here that I had. They're a little bit small, but they do work. There's a lot of little things you could use, or you could just stick a piece of wire in there, but that's the way National made it. And that's a 600 ohm output, and I'm using a little transformer here. This is really the wrong transformer. This is a 2.5K or 2500 ohm to 8 ohm, so it works, but it would be a lot better to have a 600 ohm. Here's your ground terminal for your ground wire. The power cord has been replaced with a 3-prong plug, a new cord. This right here is your muting facility, and your high voltage comes out right here. So when your function switch is on standby, between these 2 points here you've got 250 volts or something like that, I believe. So between one of these and ground there's going to be a couple hundred volts. Don't want to touch that. Probably a good idea just to cover it up with tape. But that's the way things were built back in the old days.